Does anybody really know what it means to hum? To hum. Is a hum a buzz? Do you hear? Is it silent at the moment? In front of your computer, listening to the sounds coming out of the computer. My screen and my computer is one. So I hear what's going on. I hear the discs turning or the fans running. Life and knowing the hum, understanding the buzz, filling in with the vibration, and sometimes so lost, going so slow that it seems like you're going so fast that you're lost. Lost in what's to do next. What is the question? Humpty Dumpty, Jack and Jill, why the nursery rhymes? On the hill, Humpty Dumpty on the wall. We've got to construct the wall for Humpty Dumpty to go on top of that wall. Let's use North America. We have Mexico and the United States. First initial, United States of America. It's 3, but it starts with U, but you have to use USA altogether. What do I do? Should I just use the S for the one spirit? The A, which is the S and the A are the same thing. So I'll just use US, which is 3 and 1. And since 1 and 1 is 2, it's beta creation. It's 1 times 2, 1 plus 2. Alpha beta creation. And Mexico, love, muy bien, muy bien. Por favor, señorita. Por favor, señor. So beautiful, so beautiful. Gratos, miraculous. What more can you ask for? It's free, it's on Wednesday, and it's a miracle. Why is it free on Wednesday? Did they add the point that we can get over instead of having to pass through the foxhole, the trench? The Star of David shows us that element over here, going over the pass, the Alpha Omega, the egg going over the pass. You notice the way I'm going to try and design this again. Oh, I already got it over here. See the legs on Omega, Alpha. Or is this Omega, the Ohm sound, the OHM, right? This one over here, is that the Alpha or the Omega? I think it's the Omega. And if you look at the Greek alphabet, you'll see that it shows 57, could be 52, but it separates in the center. And it carries this. Doesn't carry a circle, it carries this. It has to have a tail. Nothing is complete. Is something complete? The tail, the ball rolls on and on. Ball rolls. Where's the ball rolling? Get a little stability, you put a little flat, right? You want stability, you have to have a flat. You don't want to keep rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling on a river. But now if you're rolling on a river, you don't want that V. Well, you have boats that are flat on the bottom, but yet come to a V. So you can sit more with a better balance on the flat. Alpha, Omega. The Star of David, the walking steps. Do you see this? M and M and M. It almost looks like it's coming forward. The halfway joint is right over here. See, the star is right here. Let's look at something. Let's look at something. This Star of David, right. This Star of David, okay, and this Star of David, the crown, and yes, okay, but what I really want to do is I want to fix it. I need to hold on a second, and I want to fix it up so we see what it looks like. So it looks like it's 2 different ones, right? How did I get that done for this star? Because the real star, if you take a look, will expand all the way to here, run all the way to here, expand all the way to here, and that is where my star will be. See the way we almost have a face that's on the inside? Hold on, everybody, hold on. I'm on the stepping stool. I'm balancing between 2 sides in the star system, and I am that teeny little animal, the larger animal, the smaller animal, because of parts of the designs that are intertwined. And in numbers, this number over here if you were designing it in numbers, okay, you can be going from 7 over in between 8 and 7, which is 7.5 the moon, then up towards 5, 35 to 1, and then down over here into the next one, which is the in between 9 and 8, which would be 8.5, and that's the matrix. Do you follow how this works? It works like let me do this properly. Here's a square, here's a square, here's a square, here's a square, and if I get this right, it's going like this and like this, and then into the next square. Okay, should I be using up the whole square? Then I use up the whole square. Then it cuts in through the square, and then it cuts in through the square. So let's say this would be 2. This one over here would be this is 1, this is 4. 1 and 4 is 2.5 to reach over here, and then to cross over that 45-degree angle, and you running through 4 over here, and if you want, you can cap it all off. This would be 5, and this one would be 6. So this is what this design, and now you have a boat, unless you have 2 boats going that way towards one sun. Do you follow what I'm saying? If this was in each of the ass of a boat, but then they'd be overlapping each other, so it would be one boat in front of the other, but let's not look at it that way right now. So this is your Star of David, how your Star of David will get numbers, and how it has to be finished, the Star of David. Here, let's do it over here. Let's do it over here. Here is one triangle, and here is one triangle, and here is one triangle, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and here is another triangle. So we have a triangle of 1 height, we have 2, we have 3, and we have 4. When we go to the highest zone in the 4, we have to follow the 45-degree angle, because it's the angle of the sun. Okay, when we do it in this one, in this one, it tells me I am the lower squares. I have 2 squares over here. Cut between the corner, I got 2 whole squares. Over here, I have all my complete squares over here. So I have 4 squares, and I have 1 square, and I have 2 squares, and I have 1 square. So I have 6 squares. I have 1, 6, 1. Okay, don't count these half squares. When I do this one over here, okay, I have exactly 4 squares. So here I have 4 squares. Here I have 1, 6, and 1 square. Over here, I have no squares. I have a circle that is created in the center, or a diamond-like circle. Over here, I have 2 squares. 1 and 1. Over here I have no squares. Over here I have 2 and 2. So all of these are telling me the equation. Here I have 6 dividing 1 and 1. So it's all telling me a different story. I don't know what that story is yet. I'm still working on certain values. So anyways, this is the top part of the Star of David, just using the crown. Okay, just using the crown. When you use the crown, okay, I just want to do this again. Okay, when we do the crown, okay, the crown is actually, let me see, the crown would end up looking like this, so it would be just this point over here I'm doing. Forget about this bar, but if you take a look at this bar, it's a bow tie. It's a sideways bow tie on one side to a sideways bow tie on another side. I just know that just this part of the design tells me it's the Star of David, because that's the shape of it. I just brought down a 45-degree angle and crossed it at the top. That's all I did to it. Here I have a letter in between. Here I have a letter in between. Is this my C letter? I'm just asking myself questions. I'm asking myself questions. So when I take this, right, when I cross, if I want to cross the heart inside the Star of David, I would be
drawing all these lines. And then it would look like this way, and then it would be this way, and then it would go down this way, and then it would be up this way and down this way. And now you can see it looks like an accordion door. And don't forget, 2 sides, 2 sides, 2 sides, 2 sides, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 sides, and all we have is 3 stars. 3 stars for 12. Everything surrounds around 3, right? Anyways, I'm not sure where I went with this. I'm working on the power E. Power of 5, E. 5 times 5, 25. What is it? What is 7, 1, 3? What is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9? Let me think. Okay, I don't know what happened here, but I'm going to be honest. I don't know why I have 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay, but I do have 1, 4, 9, 7, 7, 9, 4, 1, 9. And then it starts over again at 1. 1, 9. So it starts over here on 14. It started with 14. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4. 5 and 4, 9. How do we create 7? How do we create 9? 5 and 4 is your 9. How do we create 7? 1 times 2, 1 plus 2. 3 and 2, 5. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3. 3 and 4, 7. So what we have over here is it becomes, the center becomes 7 and 7, so that would be 5. It'd be 9, 5, 9. The outside would be 5. It'd be 5, 9, 5, 9, 5, 9. 5, 9, 9 to 5, 9 to 5, 5 to 9. If you bring this, there's other calculations where they multiply every single number by a certain number to get everybody up to a different par. And the number would be 6. 9 times 6 is 54. We get the sun, we get the cube. 6 times 8 is 48. We get the sun. 42. We get the cat. 36. Always confusing. 6 by 6, the roadway. We get Interstate 80. We get the divide. We get the woman. We get 6 and 3 void. We get the half-life spirit. 5. We get the energy. 25. We get earth. Spirit. 4, we get 16. Again, we run into the half-life. We split it up. We put 4 and 1 equals to 5, the E world. 3 and 2, beta creation. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 will create 3 and 2 and up the ladder. 1 is inside 9. I've said enough. I've said too much. I haven't said anything at all. There's so much to say. But before I go, before I let me go, 5 cent, 6 cent Korea Snow bank teller fortune. Jesus, I'm just looking through my book. If you make it to this area, the beginning of the end of time, the intermediate joint area where we divide at 22, 1, 22, 45 is that number. We are coming on to 46. Thank you for watching this video.